Hey people, Kate Slinky, how are we doing? So today we're going to be looking at Hellblaster, the new Dark Angel, which should be coming to us in about a week's time. I think it should be this Sunday coming, the new event. And just a bit of a disclaimer before we carry on, these abilities haven't been confirmed by Snowprint, so they could change in a week's time. So this is just what I found out. It's some information, and like you say, this is not 100% correct, but it might be. So that's what I'm going to say. So anyway, we're going to look first at his abilities. So his active is Supercharge, and as you can see from the photo, it's going to be that big heavy plasma gun that he's got. So it's going to be a case of you're going to get one Supercharge hit, which will really scale the damage. Again, we don't know too much about numbers yet, so but I'm going to guess it's going to be a really good Supercharge hit. If it's just one shot with a Supercharge, it's going to hit pretty hard. So be interested to see that in action. Also his passive, Grim Retribution. Now we haven't again got any more information on that, but in the 40k tabletop world, Grim Retribution allows for a unit to spend a CP to shoot back at a unit that killed one of your models in your unit. So it could be that, it might not be. I might be just literally shooting in the dark here, but that's what it's called. I think it's actually a fairly new rule for the 10th edition as well, so that'd be really interesting. So if one of your units gets killed, that he might have a shot back, who knows. But it's definitely called Grim Retribution, and you can see that the little symbol with some lightning bolts coming out of his head there. So it could be, we just do not know, but that's what it's called anyway. So the next one we are going to be looking at, so he gets one melee hit at a physical type, and also a one ranged hit at 3, and that's a plasma type. So range 3 is pretty decent. That's going to be amazing against some bosses like Mortarion. It's going to be really good in some of the arena, especially with some of the traits it's got, you'll see shortly. So, and I reckon it's being a plasma shot as well, one hit, it's going to be a pretty decent hit once you got him leveled up. And at last we are going to be looking at the traits. So it's a new one called Final Justice. Now I don't know if that's just a typo, it should be called Final Vengeance. As we know, the Final Vengeance is a trait already, and if I just read it out, the Final Vengeance is when a unit loses its last health, it immediately performs a normal attack on the target that is defeated and then defeated as normal unless overkilled. So is it kind of a new spin on that, Final Justice? Is it kind of putting a buff on someone if he does die, or is it just another fancy way for Final Vengeance? We don't know. He's getting Overwatch, so Overwatch is a great trait to have. So that's the unit that has not attacked during his turn immediately attacks when the enemy moves within range during the enemy's turn. So it's, again, it's a decent trait to have Overwatch, especially in arena, in tournament arena, and against some bosses. So far this character is looking pretty good across the board. He's also got heavy weapon similar to Morgan Ra's, so when the unit has not moved this turn, it deals 25% range damage with normal attacks and abilities. So again, if he hasn't moved and you're doing that Supercharge, do you know what I mean? I think this guy is going to be a really good, really powerful one hit. Again, like I say, it's going to be really good against across different modes. So that's all we know at the moment. It's going to be really interesting to test him out when he does come. I'm going to go all guns blazing as always and try and get him ranked up as much as I can in the event. But this is what we know. You've got Supercharge, Grim Retribution, his physical type of his melee, Plasma Shot, which is range 3, which is, like I said, pretty good. And he's got Final Justice, Overwatch, and heavy weapon traits. So there you go. I thought I'd share this with you guys. Like I said, I've got lots more videos to come. I have got a tier list which I am working on. It should be coming out this week. Also, I've got the Battle Pass comparisons coming out this week, plus lots more. Please don't forget to check out some other videos, and also hit that like and subscribe on your way out. Take care, bye bye.